Hello Aquarius, welcome to GRAYCI'S Gamut, and this is your March 1st to the 7th, 2021 love and relationships reading. I will be pulling, your first roll will be what is challenging you. We'll have a card for what is challenging you, one for what's benefiting you for the week, and one for message from spirit. Hold on just a minute. A card flew out. You have the Page of Swords in the reverse in your challenge. Hopped right out of the deck, so that is definitely the one that's challenging you for the week. Let's see. Oh, that's... I feel like you've been having issues. I feel like there's some kind of some of you have been having some problem with a child's teacher. I don't know if the problem is, we'll look further into it, but if it feels like there's a problem involving a teacher. I'm not sure if the teacher is the problem. I would hope not, because those things are terrible when teachers are, you know, focusing on one child, and not, you know, and chastising everything they do, and it makes it harder for the child, especially if they're already hard with their attention span, or you know, hard with learning, having troubles. I know, because I have a grandson that's that way, and the homeschooling, my daughter's finding issues with that, with the teacher. So that kind of, it feels like it's something maybe like that, or maybe just the teacher and the child don't get along. Everybody has clashes, you know, personality clashes. You gotta keep that in mind. But it feels like someone is having or is going to have issues starting with a teacher. And this could be virtual. It could be virtual learning. It could be anything. I just feel like it is having to involve a teacher. Maybe for some of you, you are the teacher, and you're having issues coping with doing your classes online, or you're having issues with a particular child. That's what this feels like. Temperance is what's benefiting you. So definitely, if that is an issue, patience will definitely help you in this. I do feel like for some of you, you've been having problems even relating to others in general, teachers and children aside. I mean, anybody, you know, anybody in general. I think someone's been on edge, or a few of you. I feel like just, this is mostly for someone in particular. You've been on edge and you don't know why. The energy around you feels like it's alive all the time, and it's causing agitation. You should definitely try, hopefully you're in a position where you can get some time with yourself. If you are constantly home with a big family, just try to take that hot bath. Excuse me. Put a headset in, and I see someone in a bath with bubbles, big bubbles, with a headset on and eye patch over your eyes. And get at least a good 10-15 minute relaxation and use some scented oils and salts in your tub if you can. And that will help ease that. Spirit is saying have patience. Good things are coming. A break is coming in this. For some of you, you have you're having a issue within a relationship. I'm feeling like it has something to do with, I dropped another card, sorry. 5 of Swords in your message. You are the at least third sign that I've had that card in that position. There's going to be some issues for people this week. But for back to what I was saying, it feels as though someone's who's had a rather good experience in their relationship thus far, something will happen this week. That's not everyone now. This is for some of you, so take it how it resonates. Someone is gonna have issues all of a sudden. They've never had issues before, and you're gonna feel like it's like you're gonna feel all these feelings come up of, you know, worrying about it, thinking that, you know, things are gonna go through your head, and you're gonna think that something is you know, something is amiss. But I think the other person is just having self-doubts. It's not about you, it's about them. When they say that, take it how they say it. They mean that. It's not about you, it is about them. But just have the understanding, because that's what's going to benefit you in that situation. You need to have that understanding, and give them time. You know, it could be beyond a week that they need the time, but sometimes that's what it takes. Just look into yourself and how, if you felt that way and you didn't want to talk about it or whatever, you would want someone to just be supportive of you. Now for some, I feel like maybe you're the one. For some of you, you're the one that's feeling off about yourself, and you're having trouble explaining it to your better, you know, I won't say better half, your other half, and they're not understanding. They're not understanding. I'm getting that someone, Nancy is coming to me. If this is you, there's something in this reading for you. You, or if there's someone you know named Nancy, possibly. I'm feeling like you're friends with, either you're going through this or you're friends with someone who is in a verbally abusive, I'm not feeling the physical as much, but I feel verbally. Someone is being verbally abused by their spouse or girlfriend or significant other, whatever. And it's causing you strife because you have to see this, and this is your best friend. Or, you know, for some of you, I'm thinking that you might not even know these people well, but they're next door neighbors, and you can see it, and you can see how miserable the other person is whenever you get to see them, or possibly you do talk to them, and And this is the problem, because it's kind of giving you the overall feeling, and you want to you got that. A lot of us will get that feeling like you want to protect somebody even if you don't know them well in the situation, because you know how it would feel. That's kind of what I'm getting here. For some of you, Aquarius, it feels as though you've had a long fight, but you're going to get some kind of information is coming in this week, and you're going to realize that it all happened to happen has to happen like this, because it is a divine timing. It was in divine timing. You felt like you weren't going to get this breakthrough. I'm feeling like I see someone sitting on the edge of a bed, sitting on the edge of the bed, a fairly dark room, feeling like there's nowhere to go, feeling like there's no release, there's no one to talk to. You don't have anyone near you to talk to. Over the phone is just not the same. But even that, you don't have. This is for someone in particular. I'm saying sliding in this room, there's a closet with the big sliding doors that go, solid doors that want, you can put them both one way or both the other way to get into the closet. And there's possibly, it's hard to tell because it's dark, but there's possibly mirrors on those doors. And that is definitely something specific for somebody. I feel a sadness and a feeling like you don't have anyone to turn to. But Spirit is telling you that someone's coming through for you. You're fighting. You don't have to fight this fight on your own. Spirit is trying to help you. And this has all been for a reason. I think maybe whoever that is for had a severe breakup. I think that this person was in possibly a physically abusive relationship, and they put up with it for years, and this person left you for someone else, and you feel lost. But Spirit is telling you this is divine timing. This is you were patient so long to get out of this situation, and you're feeling like it's a bad thing, but it's a good thing, because Spirit is trying to pour you a new cup of love. See that? They're giving you, pouring you from one cup to another. You need to have self-love. You need to take this time to meditate, to stop thinking about the bad, think about the things that you want and the kind of relationship you want. And Spirit is telling you that the sun is coming up, and this was all for a reason. There's always something that you have to learn, in the things that happen in our lives. We have to learn from them. And if we don't learn from them, it'll happen to you again and again. It gets you stuck in this cycle, because your subconscious is being stubborn, and you don't learn from the situation. So you keep going back into these situations over and over. For others, I believe that you've had uh spattiness, you've spattiness, by spattiness I mean you've been on edge, and you've been little things about your significant other are you're getting on each other's nerves. We'll put it that way. I think you've had to spend so much time together. Maybe some of you are out of work. Possibly both of you in the relationship if you both worked, and now you got to deal with each other on a daily basis. That's what it feels like. And Five of Swords in the reverse. And the Nine of Cups in the reverse. Yeah, someone's feeling like they can't, like they never get what they want. They have been through so much, and they're all in their head about it, and they need that release. Spirit is saying to be patient. This is all for a reason. You had to go through this for a reason, and to sit back and think about everything that's happened and the repeated patterns that went on. Think about repeated patterns. If you've had to go through this over and over again throughout, especially if there was a bad relationship, if you had to go through it over and over again, it was because it was the universe trying to tell you something about this, that it was not right for you. So release them and let them go. King of Wands. Five of Cups in the reverse. Yeah. It feels like some of you have been holding a torch for someone that isn't worthy of your presence, isn't worthy of your time. You're taking up for this person, even when they've been bad to you, and now they've left, and you are having trouble seeing. I feel like wasting time. It feels like wasted a lot of years. I feel like someone was in a long-term relationship that was not a happy one. You felt it was happy because you thought you had to have these love feelings, and people go through this and they'll stay in a relationship for 10, 15, 20 years, and when they finally get that breakup, it feels devastating, but afterwards there's a release of that, but it takes time. For some of you, I'm thinking there's someone near you, or no, not. I say near you. It feels like near you, but I'm almost feeling like someone that when you go online, something about online. They're at a distance. They're at a distance, and you know of them, but you don't know them, and they are watching you. Not in a creepy way. I feel like it's in a good way. Like, maybe you're one of those people that goes online and tells all your business. That could be. And this person likes you, and has feelings for you possibly, and maybe you've put a lot of hours in talking to them, chatting, and you don't realize that they really like you. I feel like almost like some of you have a support person that is that you've been telling all of your the hardships in your relationship too, and they have feelings for you, and could possibly, I don't think they're going to say anything this week, but I believe that you're going to start noticing it. Okay, let's pull on this Five of Swords. We've got the Three of Cups in the reverse. Don't let the way this person treated you alienate you from others and love from others. I think and there's the Star in the reverse. I feel like for some of you, you let this person alienate you from your family and who loved you and kept you away from them. And you didn't have that support system like you used to. I think there's somebody in particular, I feel like I see somebody with long straight hair. Possibly in your 20s to early 30s, and you used to have a tight, strong bond with your, I feel like there are sisters involved, but you had a tight bond with them, and this relationship happened, and it's been going on for quite some time, and you feel like you lost your bond with them. You let them go, those relationships go for this person, and now they've left. They treated you like garbage, and then they left you for somebody else. And you feel like you have no one to talk to, but Spirit is saying to get a hold of them. Once they know what's going on, they can't completely relate to you. I feel like one of them definitely, they don't understand, because they kept trying to tell you to leave this person and you wouldn't, and now you're sad that they're gone, and they're not going to understand that too well. But for the others, you should contact them and get them, see if they could, I know it's hard right now, but see if you can, even if you have to get on like a Skype call or you know, on a FaceTime and see them and talk to them. Once you see them, it'll make the air around you better. I feel like you felt like you lost everything, but Spirit's telling you that's not the case. You gained everything from this person leaving out of your area, out of your life. All right, let's pull some cards to clarify this a little more. Go a little deeper. Angel, Spirits, Guides, can you please guide Aquarius March 1st to the 7th, 2021 on their love and relationships? Could you please clarify this challenge for this week? Temperance again. Wow. They're telling you this was for a reason. Your real true happiness is going to be coming, and they want you to take the time out. That's amazing. You got Temperance twice. That's divine timing. Divine timing is very much at play here, and you had to go through whatever you went through with this person, and it wasn't your loyalty. I feel like for some of you, you needed to be taught, you needed to learn how to be loyal. Maybe you were someone that was promiscuous before, or that you didn't understand the idea of loyalty in a relationship, and now you've been loyal, and this person has done all these things and then left you, and you feel left stranded. But really, you gotta, this is how you treated someone else. This is what I mean. For some of you, this is teaching you the lesson of, this is the feelings. You can't, unless you go through what somebody else is going through, they haven't had those feelings, you'll never know what you did to them. And I feel like for some of you, this is a lesson learned so that you can be beyond that kind of person. And you had to go through it. You had to go through it, and they're telling you to let go because it's time for something new, so that you had to get rid of that old way of thinking. And this is, sometimes it's tough, and this is what we have to go through to get there. Do you understand what I'm saying? I hope you understand. I can't ask you the question, but I hope you're understanding what I'm saying. That you had to go through this to teach you what it feels like. And now you'll be able to deal with your new relationships in a better light. Queen of Cups in the reverse. Yeah, I feel like all of this is preparing you for they want you, Spirit wants you to be confident. They want you to understand and stop and think about how the other person feels in a situation. I'm not saying for whoever, if there's some of you that are having this physically or mentally abusive relationship, I'm not saying to try to see their side of it, because that's the problem. You try to see on those situations, you try to see their side of it, and their side of it is always chaotic, and there's no reason to treat somebody terrible. There isn't. If you have to treat somebody terrible, then just get out of the situation. Okay, let's pull a card on this message. Let's see what else they have to say. The Star. Wow. The Star in the upright. On top of the Star in the reverse. Yes, definitely. Spirit is trying to tell you you can have everything. This was for a reason, and it was a lesson learned, and you need to release that negative energy, that negative feeling, that feeling in your chest that's hurting right now. For those of you that are having issues with this breakup, this bad relationship, the feeling that you're feeling is that it's not about, sometimes we mistake that feeling for, this hurts so bad that they left. But sometimes that feeling that's embedded in your chest, that heaviness, that not wanting to go on, all that, it's because we feel like we've failed at something. We failed it. It was us. No matter what the other person did, we feel like it was us. We feel like this will always happen because it was us and we were the problem, but were not always the problem. And Spirit is telling you that you can have it all. It's time to stand up, release that negative energy. If you have to get some incense or whatever, like I said, take that bubble bath, then you need to do that and get over it. And talk to your family or your friends that used to always be there for you, and this person alienated you out of the situation. Out of power, for them to have strength and power over you. Let's see. I want to pull another card. Ooh, look at that, flopped right out. King of Wands in reverse. Look at this. That is something. You've got double cards. 3 sets of double cards here. 2 Temperance, 2 King of Wands, and 2 Stars. I mean, Spirit is beating on your door. They're like trying to knock it down. Like, this is happening for a reason. This has happened for a reason. You've got 2 Temperance here. Let this person go. Be into yourself. Hold that torch for yourself. Look at this. And 2 Stars. Wow. Here, let's pull a... Oop. I didn't even have to shuffle on that one. Huh. Caution. Tread softly so as not to disturb the woodland floor. I feel like you're needing to take time to like I said, take the bubble bath. Hopefully if you are able to have some private time, you take the time to meditate, to try to hook into spirit. Sit at the edge of your bed. For those of you, whoever that was is sitting at the edge of their bed, or has been often, feeling alone. Make sure your feet are flat on the floor. Sit straight up. Hold your head like it's dangling from something. Drop your shoulders. Put your hands in your lap. Face up. And talk to spirit. I'm telling you, this is something that I do in any given time throughout the weeks. And it has helped me to tap into something that I didn't realize was there, and always surprises me. Talk to spirit. I think possibly some of you have had a ringing in your ears. That is your guides in your ear trying to guide you in the right direction. I think for some of you, you may have been giving them a hard time. Friends. The most unlikely friendships can form like variated lichens in hard rock. They create a tight bond. If you're that person that is having this issue and you see that your neighbor is trying to or is trying to help you, that is you know, spirit puts in the universe throws people in your path to you won't realize it at the time, but it's to help you to get through whatever it is that you're going through. Let's pull a Wisdom of the Oracle to close the reading. Boy, Spirit is really trying to get through to you. The universe really is trying to tell you something. Time to go. It's time to move on from this. Take whatever time you need this week. For some of you, this feeling might be fresh. Maybe it just happened. But I feel like this message trying to come in, Spirit's trying to help you, and you have to listen. You've been patient for so long. The problem is you were patient trying to fix whatever was wrong with the relationship you were in, and the patience you needed to have was to get through that relationship and be done with it and move on to something better. Take what you learned out of this situation. Sit and look at all the bad things that happened. Look at all the good, and you gotta outweigh the bad and the good. If there was more bad in your relationship than good, then that should tell you in itself. But sometimes the good can outweigh the bad, and still it wasn't meant for you. It was just meant for you to learn something. Okay, Aquarius, I hope this is helpful. Keep your head up, keep your energies, work on those talking to spirit and getting your energy situated, and know that you're worth it. Know that there's always lessons to be learned, and people are put in our path sometimes to teach you them, and they're not meant to stay there. It's of a temporary situation. Sometimes it could be around them for years, and it's just to learn a lesson. Okay, thanks for stopping by, and see you next video.